Hello everyone, welcome to Brawerman Elementary School West, a part of Wilshire Boulevard Temple. I'm so thrilled to invite you into our community to come see our campus, to see our classrooms, to meet some of our faculty and hear from some of our students. This is a really special place and I'm very happy that you'll get to learn more about us. When we think of a Brawerman graduate, we're thinking of a student who clearly is able to excel in academics, but we're talking about someone who is a good, kind person. And that is something we are known for. We want students who care about the world, who want to make it a better place, and who want to contribute to our community. Our Brawerman students attend the most selective schools across Los Angeles. When I talk to admissions directors at some of the secondary schools, they talk about how they want Brawerman students because not only are they able to handle the academic workload and rigor, but they contribute in so many other ways because they're caring, kind kids. We know the secondary schools recognize their students, not only for the quality of their thinking, but for the caliber of their character.
At Brawerman, we want learning to feel really authentic. We are always working toward creating independent learners. In every subject area, our goal is for students to know how they learn best and to know what they need in order to learn best so that they can advocate for themselves. The program is rigorous, the academics are rigorous, and we give students the tools so that they can achieve success at the level that is best for them.
One thing that we really tried to teach here at Brawerman is self-awareness, who I am as a learner, what I need to be really successful and how to advocate for those things, and also acceptance that every single child has certain strengths where some things come easy and also some challenges that take some more hard work and fortitude. We also do a lot of small group learning and differentiated learning. Differentiated learning is just a buzzword, a fancy word to say giving the child what they need. It's really important that kids are talking and having a voice in a classroom, and that matters whether it's whole group, one-on-one or small group. It is in these small group configurations that we really kind of get into the nitty-gritty of learning and start really tailoring our curriculum so that we move every kid along on their personal trajectory.
In addition to our rigorous academic curriculum, we really have a focus on social emotional learning. So it used to be that we all kind of thought kids just got along, and if there was an argument, they would figure it out. Or if a kid needed something, he or she would figure out how to ask for it. And we've really learned over the years that kids need to be explicitly taught these skills in the same way they are taught reading, writing, math. We've partnered with the Institute for Social Emotional Learning, and they did a number of trainings with us, and our teachers have been trained in their program.
This is my 21st year teaching at Brawerman, always in kindergarten, and it's the only place I'll teach because we have the opportunity to take this inherent love, this inherent celebration of education and nurture it.
Kindergarten's a very special grade. We have a very wide range of abilities. Kids are coming from a variety of schools and a variety of backgrounds and with a variety of skills. And so really it's a year where we're able to take in each kid where they are, each student where they are, learn a lot about them, what their interests are, what their skills are, what their strengths and their stretches are. We believe that, it's a journey. I mean, we don't come in expecting every child to be a reader. It's just developmentally not appropriate. And so our goal is to really honor them and their journey and to encourage that growth, whatever that looks like.
As we learn about the kids and their learning styles, we're able to use that time for differentiating. At Brawerman, differentiated learning looks like small groups throughout the classroom, throughout the day. whether it be a science lesson or a math lesson or a language arts lesson. Those small groups allow us to hone in on the skills that each student really needs to work on.
Sometimes we work with kids in groups where they're at similar skill levels, and sometimes we put them in completely different skill levels so that they can offer each other different types of learning. Kids learn not just what school is all about, but they learn who they are as a learner.
Social emotional learning, it's part of everything that we do. The idea of knowing who you are, what's important to you, having confidence and being able to advocate for your needs, whether it's getting a chair or solving a problem with a friend on the yard, helps them build the confidence to be able to work through these problems and to feel really good about advocating for themselves and for their needs.
In kindergarten, we really attack science, and it is an experience. It's experiential learning. So we're doing hands-on learning. We're elbow deep in different tools and substances. So we're looking at the world through our senses. What do we see? What do we hear? What do we not always taste, but what do we smell? What do we feel? Everything in science is very hands-on. There are, videos and lectures, but most of what we're doing is kids sitting at tables and really experiencing science. The way that we teach math at Brawerman is also very experiential. It is learning a sense of number, just an understanding of number relationships, relating it to real-world objects and relating it to real-world problems.
The writing program that we use at Brawerman is called Writing Workshop. Starts in kindergarten, goes up through 6th grade. It teaches a real love as opposed to just the skills.
At Brawerman, we use a program called Foundations. It is a phonics program. It's not just about reading. It's about learning a love of literacy and a love of books and really instilling in them that lifelong desire to learn more and to read more.
In addition to our core curriculum, students go to a variety of specialists throughout the week. They go to art, technology, science, library, music, PE, all throughout the week, so they get a really well-rounded education.
Hi, welcome to the gym. This is our haven here, where we welcome our students, all grades, 3 times a week for 40 minutes for PE.
We're really proud of our PE curriculum. We really focus on developing the skills of all of our different learners. We start with development of motor skills, really a lot of teamwork, social emotional learning, a big part of PE. And then we transition into more traditional sports. We teach them all the skills that we think they might need. We really do a good job in PE and athletics talking about not just winning and losing, but the importance of sportsmanship.
When we're competing for the Brawerman Blaze, we don't only teach skills, we teach a lot about winning and losing. And I mentioned specifically winning and losing because we do both of those. And we really focus on what it is to win appropriately. So we make sure to really instill the ideas about how to win and lose and not just really focusing on the wins and the losses.
Working with our students, it's really a pleasure. They all understand the concept of the community that we bring to Brawerman, and having fun while participating and learning the different skills that we teach. And we really talk about this mensch quality at Brawerman, and these students show that whether it's on the field or in PE class. We are constantly being told from different schools, your students are just great sportsmanship, and we really love that about our curriculum.
We work on a variety of skills with all the children. Most importantly, our goal is to affect them physically, emotionally, mentally, and socially. I feel like it's one of the only subjects that really does that, so we take it very seriously. TEAM is our acronym for Together Everyone Achieves More. TEAM is all about an extension of our PE program and our athletics program, and it's all about working together and the power of people working together.
One of the things that makes this lab in particular so special is that we have not only all the makerspace, fab lab kind of equipment here, the tools, the supplies, but we also have all the technology. We are the most up to date with our computers and with our iPads, and again with all the peripherals, printers, etc. And what's nice about that is in one single space, the students have access, literally an arm's reach, to use any of these things. We are equipped with 2 3D printers and a laser cutter. We also have a full robotics program. We have Ozobots, Dash and Dot. We've got all kinds of robotic kits, Lego We Do. So the students are also working in robotics starting in kindergarten as well. Students are also introduced to Wacom boards and styluses and digital photography. We're equipped with not only computers for every student in the lab, but also iPads for every student. Typically, we introduce coding right away so that they can practice at home. And then we also do a lot with graphic design, Photoshop, and some iPad apps, and some stop motion applications as well. This program is rooted in a constructivist model, meaning that people learn by doing. Students understand the world around them a little bit better when they can actually build what it is that they are seeking. Being able to model something or to express yourself in a way, to be able to really show what it is that you're thinking about is really the most important mechanism we have for learning. There's no better space that allows that than this space on campus, because the minute they walk in that door, whether it's the 3D printer or the laser cutter or the assortment of robotics materials or the raw materials that we have and all the tools that go with it, they know that they can actually build something that is truly their own.
Here at Brawerman, we really like to leave the school building and to go on as many field trips as we can. It's important to get out into the world and to have those interactions with your community. It's what brings content to life. And whether that means you're doing a beach cleanup as part of your Taquino Lawn project in 1st grade, or you're going to Sacramento in 4th grade because you've been studying California history, or going to Israel as sort of our capstone program in 6th grade, all of them provide an opportunity to experience the world and have that sort of like sensory moment where the curriculum comes to life.
One of the things that makes Brawerman unique is we are a Jewish day school, and we really use that to our advantage. We integrate the values of Judaism and the language into our curriculum. One of our foundational values is Tikkun Olam, is our act of repairing the world. And each grade level really partners with a different organization and gets to learn about ways that they can help. And it's really important for kids to learn that they have a voice and that they can do things that matter.
There are many different types of families who ultimately choose Brawerman as their educational home, but they also choose Brawerman as a spiritual home, surrounded by like-minded individuals, by families who are committed to growing the next generation of the Jewish people. The Jewish learning is really about taking all of those sacred words of the Torah and the Talmud, accessing what our people have done around the world for thousands of years, and making it deeply personal. The clergy of Wilshire Boulevard Temple come into our classrooms on a weekly basis to bring all of the richness of our tradition alive and to really infuse it into the classroom. And those conversations continue through the week, they continue through the month, and they ultimately shape how we celebrate, because there's information, there's joy, there's understanding, and there's curiosity and desire. One of the things that is so, I think, extraordinary and compelling about the Jewish journey at Brawerman Elementary School is that is one which is integrated. Through the years, they learn to become scholars, they learn more about our Torah, they learn more about our prayer service and the prayers that our people have recited for hundreds of years. But they also learn how to innovate. They also learn how to apply that learning and to allow it to have meaning and functionality in this day and age. We learn in the Talmud, turn it, turn it, turn it, and we will continue to learn. And that's really what we are committed to here at Brawerman Elementary School. We gift our kindergarten students with their very first Torah, and our buddy program is one of those hallmark programs at Brawerman Elementary School, and our kindergarten students are matched with a 6th grade buddy. And they have a variety of activities that they engage in throughout the year, but the really beginning of that relationship is when the 6th grade student gives a Torah to their kindergarten buddy. I'm getting a little, verklempt because it's such a beautiful, beautiful moment.
So one of the really special pieces here at Brawerman is our buddy program. Our 6th graders get kindergarten buddies, and they really meet with them on a regular basis, sometimes just to have fun and play, and sometimes to do an activity or to read together. The kindergartners really look up to their 6th grade buddies, and it's something they remember their whole time at Brawerman.
Welcome to our rooftop here in glorious West Los Angeles. This is a place that holds so much ruach, so much spirit, so much love, so much joy, so much learning. We offer a warm, loving, and nurturing environment where children feel safe to ask questions, to be curious, to try something new. We provide a safe space, a safe emotional space, a safe intellectual space, and a safe campus. LA is so vast, it's so spread out and hard to sometimes find a place that feels like home. And we're so blessed that that's exactly what Brawerman is. We're so much more than a school. This is a real community.
At Brawerman Elementary School, we're a school that focuses on providing an unparalleled educational experience for our students that's rooted in Jewish values. We develop innovative thinkers, we empower responsible leadership, we honor individuality, and we do it all within a nurturing, caring community. And that's what makes us so special.
A Brawerman student is academically prepared and kind. They see when someone needs help. They see when someone needs a hand, and they are kind and good people who go off into the world to do great things.
While we're focusing on building skill development, we are also focusing highly on social emotional development, and as well as creating mensches, because that's what we do here at Brawerman, is we put mensches out into the world.
One of the highlights from September to June is to see the confidence come from just who they are as a kid to who they are as a student, who they are as a friend, who they are as a child in the relationship with an adult. They grow exponentially across the board.
As you navigate this admissions process, remember, of course, you're going to use your head and use your heart, but also use your gut, because that speaks the loudest often when you just know there's something about this place that feels right.
Thank you for joining us on this tour. We know that the decision process for where you will spend the next 7 years is not an easy one. We hope you have a better sense of Brawerman Elementary School and what makes us so special. We are here for you. We want to get to know you better. This process is just beginning, and we hope to be part of your journey ahead.